What's up, family, and welcome back to the channel. And Happy New Year's. I know I did not post anything to end the year out, but this video was supposed to be posted and recorded and all that other stuff before the new year. But we're not going to talk about that. Surprisingly enough, this also drains my social battery. So yeah, it's been a minute, but really quick, as it is the night before uh, the second semester starts. I kind of want to do a quick little recap on the first semester, the fall semester, how it went, things I would like to do better, stuff like that. First things first. I don't know if I officially said it on the channel. I know I might have talked about it on other platforms, but quick accomplishment, I guess, or two accomplishments actually. One, I am the vice president of the class of 2029. As Tuskegee, each class has their own e-board. The vice president, I help with um, advocating for the class when it comes to school stuff. And then two, I'm also a treasurer for the BBMA organization, which is a business management for vet students. All right. Class wise, had 6 classes. 3 that were like the main focus. The other 3 kind of a little bit give me's. Grade wise, everything went pretty well for most part. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. I'll probably put them up somewhere so you can see them. The only class that kind of took me by surprise was kind of clean skills, but that's because that was not a part of the major 3. The major 3 was anatomy, phys, and microanatomy, and they took the bulk of my time. What else? This is my first semester actually being on my own, and having to depend on myself to survive. So that was interesting in and of itself. It sucked because I didn't realize how exhausting cooking can be, and then having to finish cooking, boxing up everything, and then have to turn around and clean after you finish cooking, and you still have to eat. So that sucked, and then that also hurt my pockets a little bit because I was eating out a lot. Sonic and Zaxby saw me consistently. What else? My sleep schedule went to crap, but that it was kind of already crap anyways. That's a me thing. Quite literally recording this at 11 o'clock at night. I should be in bed, but here we are. I feel like this isn't a full recap. Favorite thing that I did this past semester, I would say, would be the BBMA regional summit. I'll probably throw in some clips and pictures and stuff like that. I got to meet Dr. Emily King. For those who don't know who that is, she's a really big veterinarian who kind of grown social media presence, posts a lot of funny stuff and educational stuff. Got to talk to her as well about content and things of that nature, and so hopefully through that conversation I'll take away some of the stuff that we talked about, and y'all will see more consistent posts, even if it's just me in my bed studying slash watching TV. I don't know. What else happened? Obviously, well, if y'all saw the lip sync battle video, found my group. Love them to death, low key. They kept me through that first semester, because I'm not gonna lie, I was losing my mind a little bit, because part of it was being part of the e-board, because you get a lot of, hey, can you do this, requests, demands, questions, and sometimes you gotta hey, I'm learning this out as well as y'all are. This ain't the third time I went through vet school. You know what I'm saying? So that was a whole thing. I'm trying to think. Um, Homecoming was a thing. We're gonna leave homecoming alone because no. I feel like this is all over the place. Oh well, this is what y'all get when it comes to me. We don't do scripts around here. It's just yapping. It's like a FaceTime call. Um. Oh yeah, I learned that it is okay to not study every day, and I mean, you probably should still study every day, to be honest. But it is okay to do other things outside of studying. It's gonna feel like um you have no time to do anything else but study, and it's gonna feel like if you're not studying, you're wrong. That is not the case. Okay, you can go out, you can have fun, or you can watch a movie. You can do whatever it is to keep you sane, decompress, de-stress. I read a little bit. I plan on doing that a lot more this semester. Same with cooking. I plan on cooking a whole lot more because I need to save money. It's just simple as that. um, Quizlet, real. Once again, this is gonna be all over the place. Quizlet, oh my god, is a lifesaver. And this is also the importance of having your people, even if you don't study with them every day. Like my group, I'm not gonna give away all the sauce or secrets or whatever, but we did stuff together. Like we have, I don't know if that's too much information. Mm, that might be confidential. Anyways, we have ways to share information between each other outside of just like a group chat or anything of that nature. So that way it's there, we have it, we can help each other out. If there's any information missing, we can mention it and bring it up. So that way that gets taken care of. What else about last semester? I pretty much got to meet all of my classmates. I mean, of course, we're in the same classroom from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I think at some point I'll post or I'll show a picture of what our a schedule may look like. I know each school is probably different. So last semester we took 16 credit hours, and then tomorrow we'll start the spring, so we'll be at 19, and then second year and on, we are, I think, 20 plus, 21 plus, something like that. It's not fun, but overall, so far, great start. Um, in my opinion, there are some things I could have did better here and there. Overall, yeah. Another thing that I'm gonna plan on doing a lot more this semester is getting back into working out. Because we have you have the time, and it's just about making sure you manage it properly and stay consistent. Which should help because Wednesdays for us we're done at 10 o'clock. So unless I got something that I need to stay afterwards, the moment that that class is over, since we carpool and that's my day to drive, I'm beelining it straight to my car. I'm not standing around and talking to nobody. I ain't got time for that. I'm ready to go. I got to take a nap or something. Um, but yeah, it's just a lot of. Once again, this is it's just all over the place. It's just it's a lot. The verbiage, you will hear this a lot when it comes to meeting people from vet school. It's like drinking out of a fire hydrant, and it's so true. It's a lot of information, and all the information is important. Like there is nothing that you learn, in my opinion, that does not have relevance or importance. Now, what I will say, what is dope, um, you will see how everything overlaps. So for us, when we were taking anatomy, micro, and phys, a lot of the times the topics overlapped. So you got to see like talking about blood flow and circulation, and then looking at the vessels in anatomy, and then talking about how they're formed and structured in microanatomy, and talking about how it actually flows through the body and through the heart and stuff like that. It's literally all connected. So that's really cool. Um, that you know, in my head, this sounded like a way better idea, but I think also at the same time, I can also like put up clips of other stuff just to show all that went down. But like also at the same time, it's not like me always just sitting here yapping at y'all's faces off and all that other stuff. Although I know some people may enjoy this style of content in this format. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the first semester. This semester should be a lot more interesting. We have our symposium coming up. It's also a shorter semester, so these exams are probably going to come back a lot quicker, uh, based off of what I've seen in our calendar. But it is what it is. Uh, we persist because we must to build that 2% and hopefully get it to 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then hopefully at some point in time, especially when it comes to Black people, we'll have a respectable percentage of veterinarians that are Black. I don't care if they're women, man, that don't matter to me. I just want more representation for us, because without representation, you kind of lose how to talk to groups of people. Point blank, period. Um, yeah, I think that's all I got. So with that, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I may I may add extra clips at the end, or I may have clips playing while I'm talking over this, or just around me. Who knows? I'll figure that out once I start editing. I say that like I actually do a lot when I edit these videos. I don't. It's just whatever I yapped about. Smack it. Start, end, and package it. But yeah, and that's gonna wrap up this video. Um, hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day whenever y'all watch this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As much as I hate saying that, share it to somebody who, one, could probably um, gain something from this, or just want to support another young Black man. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. All right. I just thought about this before. So before I fully finish and shut everything down and run through the shower and make my lunch and everything, the other thing I want to add, um, trying to be as authentic as possible. And I know that's going to come with times of vulnerability, even if that's literally me not studying and laying in this bed, not doing anything, or playing Bloons Tower Defense 6, because I still have that game on my iPad, and that's not getting deleted off my iPad. I don't care. But trying to build authentic connection um, to y'all as best as I can while posting. It feels weird because obviously um, it's only like what I post is only what y'all see is only what I post and what I show. Like I can't show everything. There's certain things that I legitimately cannot show, because it'll get people in trouble, like legal trouble, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't gonna be the one getting people in trouble. That's all I gotta say. When it comes to some of the classes, and I'm pretty sure you'll figure that out for those that do go off to vet school and have been in those classes. You kind of understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just for me. I think that's part of the reason why I don't do too much editing as well. And it's like this crude editing style. Try to be as authentic as possible, but also like I don't have the time to kind of be sitting around. I mean, I do have the time, but I don't have the time to be sitting around and editing for like hours on end. Um, so yeah, just working on authentically coming to y'all and just talking about whatever or showing whatever's going on in my life at that point in time without being too personal because I don't need that many people into my personal business all the time or whatever the case may be. But whatever I feel like, hey, this needs to be shared in this moment, or this is a great thing for people to know and see, I'll definitely get that out to y'all as best as I can. Um, so yeah, uh, like I said, once again, try to be a lot more consistent this semester. I did pre-record a good chunk of videos literally today. Because like I said, I didn't I didn't realize this, but like I guess for me, I kind of view me recording these videos as like a phone call or a FaceTime call or whatever the case may be, and I'm just like imagining somebody on the other side that I'd love to talk to or whatever the case may be, and eventually that will be y'all as uh supporters and all that other stuff. Um, but it is kind of taxing and draining on my social battery because certain things deplete it faster than others, and obviously being around certain people helps recharge that. And so I didn't really realize that until I got on break, which is part of the reason why I didn't record anything while I was at home, which I really should have because I had ample time. I had my dog, could have recorded a clip of me like doing auscultations, but we're not gonna. I'm not gonna beat myself up on that. It is what it is. I'll get plenty of clips of that throughout my life. It's simple as that. So yeah, I love how I somehow added like so much more time to this. This was supposed to be a short clip, but it is what it is. Once again, trying to be more authentic, and I do ramble. If for those that don't know me, um, I am a yapper. I do ramble, and I will get sidetracked. That's just how it goes. I can't really change it. Even if I had a script, it's not gonna help. I've tried. It just doesn't. But yeah. All right, for real this time. Once again, thank y'all for whoever does click on this video and watch it to its completion. I know this is probably gonna be one of my longest videos, but it is what it is. I do appreciate those who are supporting, those who are liking, commenting, so those that have subscribed, hopefully those that will subscribe. Appreciate y'all as well. Once again, I want to view this as like a family dynamic or close friends, however y'all want that interaction to be. That's kind of what I want that to reciprocate. I want to make it seem like whenever it gets to a point where I'm out and about and y'all see me out and you want to stop, you feel comfortable stopping and talking to me and having a full conversation and we can chat it up and have a great time. So yeah, with that being said, y'all have a great rest of y'all's night or day or whatever. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.